We've been fighting a long time. We are outnumbered by machines working around the clock without quit. You are not alone. This is John Connor. If you're listening to this, you are the resistance.
Hi, I'm Nat, he's Matt, and we got your geek news right here.
This week it's a preview of Terminator Salvation, which I prefer to think of as the start of a second trilogy rather than Terminator 4.
True. In the way that the first three Terminators essentially repeated the same chase plot each time, they have a certain similarity.
And there's no denying that the coolest part of any Terminator film is those short little glimpses into this dystopian future, and now we get a Terminator film that exists entirely during the war with the machines that we've been worried about for decades.
Exactly. And with Christian Bale being the fourth actor to take on the role of John Connor in a film, Sam Worthington definitely has his work cut out for him as the co-lead in Salvation.
Assuming, of course, Christian Bale can rein in that monster truck voice he went for in Batman Dark Knight so that we can actually take him seriously this time.
I know you. I heard your voice on the radio. You're John Connor.
Nobody really knows who the hell Marcus is to start with, you know what I mean? He's somebody who has arrived in this future without any knowledge of what has happened, no knowledge of Judgment Day or anything. All he knows is that he donated his body to science.
You were sent here to kill me. Kill the leadership. I don't know what you're talking about. Then why are you here? Blair said you could help me find who I'm looking for. Now let me down. If I let you down, you'll kill everyone in this room. I didn't even know your name till 2 days ago. No. You and me. We've been at war since before either of us even existed. You tried killing my mother, Sarah Connor. You killed my father, Kyle Reese. You will not kill me.
The Skynet seems to be collating people and experimenting on them. Obviously to figure out how humans work in order to make the machines more adept at taking humans down and you know, infiltrating them. And we're leading up to the advent of the T-800.
Look at me. That's why I don't trust you. I'm the only hope you have. I need to find who did this to me. So do you.
I think there's a great advantage when you can get somebody who's relatively unknown, who knows what he's doing, because all you see is the character. And he's done a great bloody job in this. Like I said, he's the co-lead. It's the two of us. And it really wouldn't have been the same movie without him.
My name is Marcus Wright. You think you're human? I am human.
People are going to go ooh and ah to all the explosions, and they're going to love all the machines. But if they're not invested in these characters and go on their journey with them, then it doesn't really matter. And that's been the hardest thing, is taking this script and making it into something where you take out all the robots and you take out all the explosions, and it still will stand on its own about, you know, people trying to find their own destiny in such uncompromising situations.
Personally, I don't think there's ever been a Terminator film that was worth watching that wasn't directed by James Cameron.
No kidding. T3 had me so uninterested that I actually didn't even bother seeing it.
And you know what? After seeing T3, I kind of wish I hadn't.
Anyway, so it's pretty clear that the pressure is on McG to deliver something with a bit more substance than Charlie's Angels.
And to listen to the way he's approaching Terminator Salvation, I'd say he's headed in the right direction.
I really wanted a difficult, dirty future. In that regard, I'm influenced by the Road Warrior movies, I'm influenced by Star Wars, and I wanted a dirty patina on the metal of the machines. Like, you know, there are a bunch of tanks based on Soviet-era tanks that haven't been able to go in and get painted or tuned up in a long, long time.
I thought I knew our enemy. But this is not the future my mother warned me about.
What McG allows us is a complete collaborative effort, and it's something that I know me and Christian savour, because this isn't just about making black lines off a page ring true. It's about creating a world and creating true characters so that people watch this movie and can totally and utterly believe that the situation could have happened, and that the war could have happened and that our characters can exist.
This is Connor.
Connor, are your men ready?
Negative. Nobody is ready. We are not. You are not. We must abort the attack. The game has changed.
What are you talking about? All our elements are past their release points. They are in assault position.
Then delay the attack. At least delay the attack. I have a chance to infiltrate Skynet and rescue those prisoners. Give me that opportunity.
No, absolutely not. This is not the time for a rescue mission. What you ask for will undermine the whole operation.
Skynet has Kyle Reese.
And that is his fate.
No, it's our fate. I have to save him. He is the key. The key to the future, to the past. Without him, we lose everything.
No, you stay the course!
If we stay the course, we are dead! We are all dead!
As of this moment, soldier, you are relieved of your command. You are no longer a part of this resistance.
Aside from Christian Bale and Sam Worthington, Bryce Dallas Howard joins Terminator as John Connor's wife and second in command of the Resistance.
And it looks like Chekhov from the new Star Trek film has made a deal with the devil because he's managed to also land the role of Kyle Reese, who is John Connor's father, you know, sent back from the future in the first Terminator.
I know he's not the enemy. I've been shot at by the enemy. That's not him.
That machine saved you only to gain access to kill all of us.
In the first two films, whenever we would see glimpses of the future, those are the moments I'd be watching, and then I would kind of like zero in on it and focus and be like, what are they telling, you know, what's the story that they're telling? What does the future look like? And other than that, we would have to use our imaginations. And although using, you know, getting the audience to use their imaginations is a powerful storytelling device, I love that in this movie they're actually creating it, and they are creating the future, and they're saying, you know what, after Judgment Day, this is what the world looks like, and this is what it's like to live in this kind of a world.
Run! Come on, let's go! Get her! Come on! We gotta get to the transport!
He's looking for Kyle Reese, who is his father, but in the movie is a teenage boy. Time travel really can mess you up. And he's kind of a street rat, you know. Kyle Reese is somebody without any knowledge of the role that he will play in the future.
Come with me if you want to live.
What I did before I started working on the script was I sat down and watched T1 a couple times and like watched the scenes, and I took what I thought made him who he was, you know what I mean? I took what I thought the character traits were, and I sort of worked backwards and said, well, where does this come from when he's a kid? Like, what is he going through as a kid to then become this guy?
With a killer cast, a host of frightening new machines, and a director with the right approach, this Terminator looks like it's got the most potential since T2.
And I just love the look of the new one. Between those incredible degraded film stocks that Shane Hurlbut used to shoot with, and the breathtaking trailer edits that are scored with 9 Inch Nails we've been seeing,
yes, chilling.
I'm excited for a Terminator film for the first time since 1991.
We actually just can't wait to fill you in on Arnold's rumored cameo as an entirely CGI young T-800, which is crazy. So anyway, keep an eye out for our review of Terminator Salvation next week.